IP Farms. Well, it's the last warm day we're gonna have here for a while. 83 again today. Supposed to drop off to 50 some tomorrow, I think, and in the 20s tomorrow night. Crazy North Carolina weather. But anyway, told you in the last video on the loader work down in the bottom. We were gonna work up here behind the barn, so not gonna bore you with too much of loader action, I don't think. Might crank the F600 up here and try to haul some of this stuff off. I got a couple ruts over here that I might dump that dirt in and spread it out. So just another project needs to be done, so I can just, you know, maintain this area back here like it needs to be when it's mowed, and see what happens. So I'll bring you along for a little bit of it. Stay tuned. Well, not what I anticipated on you guys seeing in the beginning of the video, but we're working on the loader again on this little fuel pump. This one, I put one of these on here about a year ago. The other one started leaking around the body, and the other day I was using it and it started acting up like it's running out of fuel, like it always has. And I managed to get it up here. It cut off 2 or 3 times, but long story short, I pulled the hose off and I didn't have any fuel coming out of the pump with it on. Of course, we have this mysterious piece of plastic that floats in the fuel tank that I can't get out due to the baffle. So it's hard to believe, because that hasn't given me any trouble in probably 2 years. So I'm thinking that's not what it is. These pumps are made to really push, not pull, and I'm a lot closer to the fuel filter than I am the fuel tank, so it's really having to pull. But gravity works, because I left the line here loose and just leaked out a bunch of fuel. So I'm going to change this and see if that makes any difference, and hopefully be able to get on the loader this afternoon. The time's changing. It's getting darker a whole lot sooner. I guess I'm going to have to put some lights on this too. So stay tuned, guys. Well, it's running. I don't know. Scratching my head. Didn't want to start because it was 29 degrees last night and we sat outside, but let me get my tools cleaned up, take it for a test drive. Day, guys. Worked kind of late last night. You saw the clips. It was quite chilly, so I was lucky with the yellow jackets. But boy, typical North Carolina fashion, the sun came out and it warmed up to close to 60 today after a hard freeze again this morning, and the bugs have gone crazy. So I've already seen yellow jackets flying around everywhere. So we're gonna go up here and try to load some of this stuff in the back of the dump truck, and I'll just take it down and dump it on the pile. I got everything finished pushing down there where I thought that nest was. But had to move the dump truck down here away from where it was, because I'm trying to get rid of those box elder bugs from getting in here. They have already came out this year. I don't know, it's weird. Usually don't see them till the spring, but I guess they're in a mad rush to find a warm place for the winter. So we moved the truck down here because the sun doesn't hit it as much as it did back there. So we'll see. See if we can get us a couple loads hauled off this afternoon before dark. Sorry guys, I'm not doing very good with the video on today. Don't have much spot to put you in the truck, but the bed doesn't go all the way up. When it's low on fluid, I should have put some in, I guess, before we got started today. I don't have to shake it out. Didn't mean to shake you guys on the camera so much, but anyway, I guess I should have put the tailgate on, but we're gonna see if we get these other couple loads hauled off. Most of this should be dirt. I'm gonna try to dump it right down here going down the hill to the brush pile. There's kind of like a shelf, if you will, kind of make that gradual so I can mow it easier. So we'll see if we can get these moved, dump those out, and if there's any big boulders in there, I think I can push them on down the brush pile. So we're getting close to wrapping up behind the barn here. Well, there's a North Carolina woolly worm. He was just out. It's getting dark. If any of you have been with me for very long, you know that that little Alice track loader is not a finished machine at all. But if you play your cards just right and work with it, you can get it pretty smooth. So we got all the dirt spread out, debris hauled off. I got one pile of dirt down there. I'll show you what I'm gonna do with that one. I got one more on the truck, and we put one that had some debris and rock in it down there around the pond. So I'm gonna go down here and dump this off, show you that, and we'll probably call this one good. We just dumped them right here. I've got a little bit of a low spot right there, and then there's a couple of washouts, nothing major. I'm just gonna kind of blend it in there with the loader. So wish I had a little bit more, but everything worked out and pretty much call this field good now once I rearrange some of my equipment. We've got to get down there and get the old hay wagon frame drug out here and get the wood off of it, because I've got to get that header mounted on there somehow for the gleaner so I can get it in the shop and start working on it. Well, it's getting dark, so we're gonna call it good. I think we're ending the video about where we started it. Just a couple of days worth of loader time again. We're extremely dry here in North Carolina, really dry, like to the point I'm worried about my wheat dry. Normally by November the 3rd, we've had lots of rain, and it's already gotten really wet and nasty around. So to have the opportunity to be able to do some of these projects that normally I'd have to already put to the wayside, that's a gracious opportunity, honestly. So we're going to utilize that while we can. Probably be some more upcoming videos on it. I've got a couple more places I want to push some trees up and clear that I've kind of put off over the last couple of years. So it's all just a main directional goal to make the farming aspect a whole lot easier and to get this place back to where it needs to be and the way it was when my grandpa was alive. So with that being said, thank you everybody for being here. Really appreciate you following on the journey with me. If you got any questions or concerns, don't hesitate to drop them down in the comments. Thank you for all the support. New subscribers, the guys have been with me from the beginning. Can't say thank you enough. So we'll see what happens over the next couple days. Until then, thank you.